Hey guys, so for those of you that don't know, I am living in London and I've been living here for about 4 months and it has literally been the best experience of my entire life. I love everything about living in London. I thought that today I would talk about the best and worst things about living in London. So one of my favorite things about living in London is the mass transportation. And if you know me, you will know that I am obsessed with the underground. I have some weird kind of obsession with the history of it and just how it works and where it's gone and where it's going and the lines. It's so fascinating. And there's just something so convenient about walking to the tube station, swiping your card, getting on the tube, and it'll take you anywhere in London that you want to go. I don't have to worry about driving. I don't have to worry about if there's gas in my car. I mean, I guess I do have to worry about if the tube is going to close before I want to go home, but even then I can just take a night bus and it's pretty easy to get back to my place from anywhere in London. Okay, so the second thing that I really love about living in London is theater. I don't really have theater where I'm from. We have maybe a few shows come through that are the traveling shows, but that's not usually every year and then they're really expensive. Here, it is so inexpensive to go to the theater. It is honestly the same price to get like cheap tickets to go to the theater as to go see an IMAX movie here. And I love it. I have seen so much theater since I got here. And I love getting to sit in a seat and see live actors and be so thoroughly impressed with how well they're acting right there on stage in front of me. And it's just this connection between you and the actors on stage, and you honestly don't even realize that there are hundreds of other people in the room and you're just transfixed by it. So I feel like I also have to throw some things in there that aren't the best about living in London, and you're gonna laugh at me, but this is honestly a huge issue for me. And that is, they don't have mac and cheese in England. I mean, they do have mac and cheese, but they use real cheese and that just doesn't taste the same. And they don't have the, boxed Kraft mac and cheese that you go to the grocery store and buy and then you go home and you put the processed cheesy stuff in it. And I am so upset about that because mac and cheese is my favorite food of any food in the entire world. I love mac and cheese so much that my friend who just moved here brought me some mac and cheese from home. And this isn't even real mac and cheese. This is the Easy Mac that she had to sneak into the country because we're not allowed to have it. But she brought it anyways because I was not gonna be able to live without my mac and cheese. Another thing that I really love about living in London is my job. For those of you who don't know, I work for a charity called Sparks Charity and they fund children's medical research. And I've kind of been split doing an internship with the corporations team and with the communications and marketing team. So I've got to have so many amazing experiences that I wouldn't have been able to have if I didn't have this opportunity. And everyone in the office is just genuinely so nice to me and they're so helpful and I get along with everyone and they're all so nice, and they have given me more opportunities in the 4 months that I've been working with them than I honestly got the entire 4 years that I was at university. I have absolutely loved every single second of working with them. They are the best people in the entire world, and I'm really glad that I kind of took the opportunity to try something new, because for the longest time I always thought that I wanted to be a teacher. I always thought that I wanted to have a certain career path, and I had never tried anything else. I had never even considered trying something different to see if I would like it. I don't really know where I'm going from here, but I do think that I'm very thankful for being able to see the opportunity that I don't just have to do one thing and that it is my life and I can do whatever I want with it, and that I am good at other things and it is possible for me to do other things and enjoy them. And so I'm very thankful for all the opportunities that they've given me, for all of the amazing people I have met, and for all of the wonderful things that they have said and done for me. One thing I really don't like about London is rent. Rent in London is so expensive. If you're ever thinking of moving to a foreign country, like, London is probably one of the most expensive, if not the expensive places to live in Europe. And it's something that is talked about a lot in their politics and something that people are completely aware of here in England, and that London is really expensive to live in, more than most metropolitan cities in the world. And it's something that I know that I wouldn't be able to sustain, and so I'm glad that I've been able to be here for as long as I have. But it is something that when you live here, you are just overly aware of how expensive things are, and that there's so many people living here, but the rent is just so high because there is so many people that are wanting to live here that it's just simply whoever can afford it can live here, And so that's definitely something that I wish could be changed, in that it is really hard for people to move here and to live here permanently because it is just so expensive that it's not feasibly possible. Another thing I really love about living in London is that it's so easy to get to other places in Europe. Trains are amazing. Trains are the best thing in the entire world. Why do we not have trains in the United States? They run like clockwork. They are super, super cheap. They get you places really, really quickly. You don't have to worry about it. You can sit on the train and sleep. You can listen to your music. You can read. You can relax, and they'll just bring you to your destination, and it's not even expensive at all. It's a lot cheaper than taking a plane. And it's so wonderful because I have got to visit so many amazing places while I've been in London because it is so cost effective and easy to get there. I absolutely loved Amsterdam. Amsterdam is probably my favorite place that I've been. I went to the Van Gogh Museum and I literally spent 4 hours there, and I might have cried because Van Gogh is one of my favorite artists of all time, and just being able to stand in the presence of his paintings and just like stare at them in awe was an experience that I never thought I would get the opportunity to have. I really hope that you enjoyed listening to me talk about all the wonderful things about living here in London. Leave a comment, let me know the places that you've traveled and what you've liked about them, or even how much you love living in your own home. I would love to hear from you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and kind of got a little bit more about me, because this isn't the video type that I usually make. This is a little bit more personal, so I really hope that you enjoyed it. And let me know what you think, and I will see you next week. Bye!